Hey everybody, Bill Murphy here with MMORPG.com, and we are going live here in just a couple of minutes with some Dynasty Warriors 9 on the PC, followed by some Elder Scrolls Dragon Bones update. We're just going to play a little Dynasty Warriors first because I'm curious to see what you guys think of it. After 8, it's a bit different. Open world, only single player, no co-op, so lots of, changes coming to this one, but 90 different characters you can play as and all that good stuff. So, yeah, hang tight, just a couple seconds here, we'll get going live. Okay guys, we are coming right back here. Gonna get going here, starting a brand new game in Dynasty Warriors 9 because for some reason the cloud save system is not working. As you're gonna find out, it's still Dynasty Warriors. If you're familiar with Dynasty Warriors, it's basically a action RPG where you button masher kind of game where you just slaughter hundreds of characters at once. You might be familiar with some of the other games in the series, the sort of spin-off series they've been doing, like the Zelda, what do they call it, Hyrule Warriors, and recently the Dragon Quest Warriors. These are the similar games, but this is the main franchise, the Dynasty Warriors, which is set in feudal China, or Japan? China. I don't even know. The Han Dynasty, China. It's been a long day, so if I'm completely wrong, pretty sure it's China. But, so yeah, there are... you know what, it'd help if I clicked on the right screen. So there are literally dozens, 90 characters you can select from, although obviously when you start the game you only have a few unlocked. And as you go through different chapters of the story, and this is an open world game this time, but you'll see for yourselves whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. As you go through the story, you unlock more characters. I did Cao Cao earlier, on my laptop, but I can't get that save file over here. So we're going to go with this guy because Liu Bei seems to have 2 swords, and that's badass. So we're going to do them and just kind of go from here. And you guys can tell me what you think. We'll play it for about half an hour, 45 minutes, then convert over to ESO for some Dragon Bones leveling with my my Templar that I'm raising. You guys can see the new level guide system they've got. We don't need the action tutorial. I mean, it probably would be handy because I was playing with the keyboard earlier. Now I'm playing with a controller, but we'll figure it out. I'm still fighting this cold. It's ridiculous, but through the power of glorious Mountain Dew, I wish I was getting paid for that. We'll be fine.
During the end of the later Han, the land was in chaos due to the power struggles that had erupted within the Imperial Court. In addition, repeated natural disasters and poor harvests had aggravated the suffering of the people. In this period of turmoil, a man by the name of Zhang Jiao appeared.
He's a bad dude.
He began to teach the way of peace in Ji province.
It kind of upsets everything.
The common people, winning their hearts almost immediately. Then, in the year 184, he rises up in revolt against the
So we're going to defend China against this bad guy, against the Yellow Turbans. You'll see, what's really cool about this game is that I actually like the open world idea they had, because you see the war unfolding and actually happening in real time. Like, you'll notice that forts and things are taken while you're playing. But the open world itself is just kind of empty and lifeless. There, you know, it's like the level-based version of Dynasty Warriors was better because, you know, they had smaller areas to try to populate. I feel like Dynasty Warriors 9 could have used more time to make the open world more populous.
The turmoil of war is affecting business terribly. It's hard for those of us who live day to day to have any security in our lives.
Liu Bei. He claimed to be an heir of Liu Sheng, the prince of Jiangshang, and descendant of the Western Han Empire. Despite his concern for the plight of the common people, he had little power to save them.
Little power.
Instead, he was forced to weave baskets in his home of Lusang village, doing what he could to make a living.
Yeah, but he doesn't look too poor.
But I cannot afford to waste time bemoaning my fate. I'd better go and see what I can sell to others.
Now, this is completely different than the Cao Cao story. The way it starts, it's different with each character. It's the same point in time from a different point of view. And different buddies that hang out with you.
What's all this commotion about?
The governor is calling for volunteers to fight against the Yellow Turbans, or whatever those ruffians are calling themselves.
Ruffians.
They're on their way here.
Huh. That's kind of frightening.
Kind of frightening.
The Yellow Turban menace is now threatening even this village. Volunteer troops.
Yes, yes,
Those
yes.
who would protect the people from the chaos of war.
Alright, so I'm going to be a volunteer troop. Obviously, I am just a poor basket weaver with my glorious green and gold outfit.
They're just outside the village.
This is pretty similar to the beginning.
Oh, what can we do? There's no time to call for help.
I mean, it's still janky, because it's
Everyone
Dynasty
remain
Warriors.
calm. All we can do now is fight to protect the village.
Yeah, man.
The Yellow Turbans will not expect us to fight back. We have the element of surprise.
Get you somebody who looks at you the way that guy
Give us the
looks at Liu
opportunity
Bei.
to claim victory.
That's your goals in life, relationship goals.
We don't
Look at him
stand a
stare at
chance
him.
against them. We'll just have
What's
to give
up,
them
Scott? How you
everything we
doing,
have
man?
and hope they spare our lives.
Why do they have to come to our village?
Alright, let's just get to the fight.
He's no man.
We're going to defend our village.
Attitude is to
Guan
be
Yu
commended.
says, yeah.
I will fight with you and teach the Yellow Turbans a lesson they shan't soon
They just-
forget.
Duh.
Huh. I was just thinking I'd like to get my hands dirty
I
myself.
bet you would.
I'll come with you too.
I have not seen either of your faces around here.
Yet they're
before.
all dressed
But I'm
identically. Do we?
grateful for your
Is
bravery.
no one else seeing
Join
this?
me, and we will keep the village safe.
Alright, looks like I'm getting a group of buddies together. So you advance the story by completing your objectives, which are called missions. Destination or attack target will be indicated with a marker. In addition, you can also check information. Okay, cool. Action system. The Muso gauge is yellow. Press B to release a special technique. Okay, cool.
The Yellow
Whoa.
Turbans bring nothing but violence and fear.
Let's destroy some
We
dudes.
will repel them and protect the peace of the village with our own hands.
Want to see a Muso attack? There we go.
My aspirations. I will fight to the end.
And dead. Okay, so dual wielding swords is pretty badass.
My name is Liu Bei. Delighted to have two such fine warriors join
I mean,
our
yeah,
cause.
you're just essentially a total badass.
I believe our meeting here is some kind of thing. I hope to see more of both. My name's Zhang Fei. I'm pretty handy in a brawl, if I do say so myself. Nice to meet you.
Really? Where's the... So just defeat all these guys? Ah, there's some more. I gotta defeat that guy. Why not? Engage, wall dash, evade, jump. Okay.
The world is ours. All
Here
you
we
see
go.
belongs to us. None can stand
So
in
the
our
captains
way.
are the ones you want to take out to actually turn the tide of war.
For my aspirations. I will fight to the end. turbines? In that case, you'll have to deal with my quick feet and my strong arms.
Okay, trigger attacks are attacks in which you can send enemies flying into the air with R button. Okay, cool. Always fun. Another Muso attack. Didn't I already do that? Apparently not. We gotta have enough Muso gauged up. What's up, Della Crenel? That's what I'm gonna call you there. Not much, sir. Yeah, this game's not bad. I mean, it's repetitive. It's one of, like, Dynasty Warriors has always been one of those games that's like, how is that not triggering? Apparently the special attack is not going to trigger right. Now, it's one of those games that's like super repetitive but fun, because it's just one of those things that you go out and destroy things with. Where are the waymarks? Okay, well, you're over here, and you're the one I'm supposed to attack. I think I found a bug already, because it's not, it won't let you defeat Zhou Kang until you do this this special attack, but let's see. So R button plus B. See, and it's not registering that I did it. That's a fell trigger, but it's not caring that I did it. I'm just knocking him further and further away from battle. There's my horse. Come on, man. Let's go back this way. So one of the things I wanted to start off by telling you guys about Dynasty Warriors 9 is that while it's fun, it's even buggier than a Bethesda game. Like, that's the thing about Dynasty Warriors, right? Like, it's janky. Well, I mean, look at the way the horse runs. So here comes this guy, and I've got a special, and I'm supposed to hold RB right here. That's right, see? And press B. But it's not working. So I wonder if that's not what I'm actually supposed to... Is it knock down is A, I think. See? It says RB and B, but it's actually RB and A. So, there you go. Flow attacks X or combo attacks. Okay, cool. So after a launch... So, follow up. Okay, cool. That's fine. There. Success. After a stun. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing it wrong. That's actually my fault. I don't know. So, after a fell, there you go. It's teaching me little combos. There's strong attacks that allow you to perform effective techniques according to the situation. This is basically the tutorial. I don't know why when I told them I didn't need the tutorial, they decided to give it to me anyway. But that's actually wrong. Like, the UI is wrong. This is the special.
But how? I've got to get out of here.
And there's all these resources all over the ground, all over the place, and you want to pick those up because you can craft items for it. So now I gotta defeat the yellow turbines.
This victory was made possible due to your...
How did I turn level 6 already? Holy cow. Scroll that allows the thunder gem to be crafted. Okay. Scrolls are the things, basically, you're crafting recipes. Oh, that's the end of that mission.
All is well, everyone. dispatch the evil yellow turbans, who threaten the peace of this village.
What? What'd be the point in lying? Of course we beat him.
Zhang Fei's the
We beat him
man.
better, too. They won't be bothering you for a while. Yes, and we owe everything to this man who rallied us to...
Thank Master Liu Bei.
Thank you. Thank you, Liu Bei. I promise I will repay them.
No, I only did what any one of you would have done. I cannot accept payment. The greatest joy I could know is to see all...
Yes.
You hear that, Zhang Fei? In this age of chaos, a time of selfishness and vanity...
There is one man who thinks of the happiness of the people above all else.
I've seen a lot of different people in a lot of different places, but I've never seen anyone like him. What's more, he's got the courage and the skill to back it up.
He's in love with me.
Yes, he is
So is
no
he.
ordinary
Look at that beard. I got a beard goals. You gotta get that long.
Someone special here today.
We met.
Both saw the sign recruiting troops, I take it. Do you intend to join the army of volunteers?
I do not know yet. I can't... If it will help to ease the turmoil in this land and
It
bring
may be
peace-
worthwhile to join
That's
this army.
real noble of you. If this army will give me a way of using my
Cool.
I see. As for myself, I've spent time wandering.
We each
Okay.
have differing ambitions, yet we have been drawn to the
Let's
same
join
place.
together. Be a man.
Sounds good to me.
Strength of the
I've got a feeling
roaring
I'm gonna get
sea.
along real well with
Or whatever.
I am of the same mind. I would be honored. But I don't see why there's any need to hurry. Why don't we at least celebrate our meeting with a drink or two?
They don't even realize that they all have a team uniform already.
Yes.
Then we should head for the tavern.
Yes.
Really? So you are a descendant of Liu Sheng, king of Xiangshan? I knew there was something special about you when I saw you drive off the yellow turbans.
He knew it.
But I
He
didn't
knew it. No one else
realize
knew it.
Royalty.
I'm only very distantly related.
Straw mats. Blah, blah, blah. These guys talk too much. Let's go kill some stuff.
I cannot help but feel that our
No
meeting-
coincidence. Created by the fates. We're all gonna fight. We're gonna save the world from the yellow turbans.
Sworn brothers. With you? Are you sure?
Yep.
Indeed. What? So I'm the youngest, am I?
I don't think so.
Now that that's said, we should...
Ah, let's go swear our oath. Back in my place, gentlemen. Okay, maybe not. I just get this feeling that they're a little in love with each other, and that's okay. Even in ancient China, people got feelings. See? It's like Avatar. This is when they join their tails together and do it.
We just met and now
I'm tired.
exchanging
I should say
oaths of
things.
brotherhood.
I should think before I say
Some
things.
things in life are just about a meeting of hearts. Some people might call it fate. Some would call it a bond between people. Isn't that so, Zhang Fei of Yon? Call me Fei. We're gonna be brothers, so let's not be so formal, huh, brother?
You know what?
That voice does not fit
I
him.
think he has a point.
What the hell is he holding?
Let's have a drink.
Ah, okay. Kampai! Alright, I already like the bearded guy, though. The fat bearded guy.
We three are brothers bound by righteous purpose, though born at different times. We ask to die the same year, in the same month, on the same day.
That's a little morbid.
Forward.
With compassion for all.
You just spilled all your rice wine. Alright, so what's next? So that was the tutorial. Now we're advancing the game. Complete missions to advance the story as well as earn rewards. Alright, we beat that level. Got some gold. We can now play as Guan Yu. And we can play as Zhang Fei. But you have to start the game over from their point of view to switch the characters, which is kind of depressing.
You there?
Alright, so this blacksmith... Whoa, what just happened to the camera? Sorry, horsey. Didn't mean to accost you.
Hey, get on in here.
The joystick doesn't work for that menu. Only this does. So we have this thunder gem, which we already got the stuff for. We create it. And we leave.
Come
Now they're
again.
going to tell us how to reforge under officer info. Yep, okay. So we take this sword, and you can then actually add a thunder effect to your regular attacks. We'll add it to launch, because I think I use that one a lot. So that adds a lightning elemental. The more gems you get, the better you go. So this is officer info, and he's also had a level. Yeah, he's level 6 all of a sudden. Didn't I start at level 1? They leveled me up quick. What's up, Erden Flutch, 1989? Good to see you, sir. Alright, so we're going to add some of our points here. That's the Muso. This is the stamina. That's his health. But we're going to go right. He's pretty fast. Surprising. Look at that. Defense, but a lot of it into power, too. So you every level you get stat points, just like a good old action RPG, to invest in them there. Belongings are different items. So he only has that one, but you'll get more. Vitality powder is basically your health potion. Scrolls are the different things you know how to make at the crafter. Same thing with the gems.
Cut through anything.
Craft a gem at a blacksmith. I did that at the Mount Bailang. All these people just kind of stand around doing nothing. Some of them will talk to you, some of them won't. A lot of them won't.
Please take this.
Yep. So we're going to move to the location of the next mission. This is when the world kind of opens up a little bit, if it's just like the Cao Cao
We're here to
one.
eliminate the yellow turbans as their peace. The volunteer forces are to assist the Imperial
Do
Army.
not try and be a hero. Can you see the way we're dressed?
Respect
We the
your
motherfucking hero.
superiors.
What was all that about? They put up a sign begging for help.
Yeah, man. I'm with
Tell
you.
us not to be heroes. If we perform too notably in battle,
They're worried about saving face? This land will never improve if they're concerned with such meaningless issues. What is
You know,
truly
I think they
important
talk
is
about
the
his
desire of all of us to help
his
those suffering for our
meager
very
beginnings, but yeah, he becomes a
you
general.
said it, brother. Yes.
own. Then come, we must begin.
Obviously, this is all inspired by real history, but it's very embellished. So we have defeat Zhang Zhao. That's you know, the yellow turban guy. But we're gonna craft a vitality potion at the powder or at the shop. Vitality power, they call it. So though the stories come from different points of view, it's essentially this is like the same. This is the same like quest content I already had. Where did my horse go? There he is. I already did. So now this over here, you know, it's an open world, but I mean, look how kind of like bare it is. But there are towers, just like any good old Assassin's Creed game. And so some walls you can use your grappling hook on. Because heaven forbid you use that ladder. When you climb to the top, you look around and synchronize, just like Assassin's Creed. And you learn more about the terrain around you. So the world's big. Like, this is it zoomed out. But, and it looks like there's lots of stuff on here, but these are basically just little camps. And each of these camps, you know, can be taken over by you, and if you take them over, you can advance the war front. Like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is where, like, the first real battle's gonna happen. But there's actually some fights going on with other captains and stuff down here right now. So, I mean, it's a big map. And this is just one chapter's map. Instead of like individual battles, it's like this wide open world. The problem with the open world is that there's just not a lot to it. I mean, it's bare. I think they're telling me that we're supposed to go get the quartz, or no, what is it? Where's my horse? There he is. Who knows? There we go, 300 feet that way. See, discovered cluster, discovered cluster. When you're up there, you discover where everything is, and so you want to find those, seek those towers out, and then you actually get to, you know, see where some of the stuff is. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it is, and that's sort of how all the battles went in all the Dynasty Warrior games. Like, you would have to advance the battle and win the battle, but now the battle is like this big, huge, open world in general. So it's not just, you know, a single thing that you fight over. This is a bonfire. You can rest at the bonfire. You can do cooking. You can advance time, because there's actually day-night cycles. I think the thing that makes this game not as good as it could be is that they made it have this huge open world, and it's just kind of empty. If it didn't have sort of an empty open world, and if there was more to it than sort of bare landscape with repetitive structures, it would feel better. Like they decided, they obviously said, like, look, you know, go big or go home. Let's make Dynasty Warriors into an open world game, which is a noble pursuit. But I'm not sure if it was for the better if they didn't have the sort of time or patience or funding to really make it a high quality open world. Still fun though. But I mean, it's still a Dynasty Warriors game, just hundreds of guys that you destroy, and that's fun.
Welcome, welcome.
All right, so we're gonna craft vitality powder. There. You can also craft some fire arrows. Why not?
Do please come again.
Okay, so now we report to the private. And progress the story a little bit here.
Thank you.
Yep, that's basically just your crafting thing.
While the Yellow Turbans bring war to this land and turmoil to the people's hearts. We must strike down their leader, Chang Chao.
Alright, so now the quest or main mission is to strike down Zhang Zhao. See on the map, they show you where he is.
Sir, this is a miracle bestowed upon me by the heavens.
Like, how can he be talking to me? He's miles away.
What just happened? Soldiers just appeared
Oh,
out of
there you
nowhere.
go. See, in those little alerts. And we leveled up. There's just too much going on. There's all these quests going on. Alright. So, upgrade. We have 3 points to spend. Later, Scott. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, buddy. And we've got a really long way to go. Yes, we already know how to upgrade the officers. With fast travel can be found on the map. The pause screen can instantly turn to the area you have previously visited. In addition, mission requests by aligning the cursor will approach the location from you can fast travel. Okay, fine.
Ah, yes. That went well.
Whoa! What a show, brother!
Who's he talking to? What was that about? So then these armies are always standing around in the bases you occupy, and the base captains, if they're defeated by the enemy, will, you'll lose the base. So we're gonna go take over a couple bases, pick up some stuff on the way. How do you sprint? Here we go. Some of the base captains might have things to do. Yeah, that's basically it, Erden. Like they actually have some history here. They just embellish and sort of turn it into like a fantasy, a power fantasy, at the same time. So this camp we want to capture. Don't worry, my horse can't die. Best part. Yeah, yeah. But we'll jump off. And dead. See, that was fun.
You're tearing them up, brother!
The enemy is weakened with every area we take.
So we took that base. Simple enough, right? And that advances the war. See the map over here? Here. That map opens up a little bit. We now own this base, which allows the war parties to advance forward. See, there's my assault captain again. They're pushing forward, pushing things forward. Don't even have to tell them to. It's just sort of automatic. But, oh, yeah. There's another one over here. Shooting mode. We're not even going to do shooting mode. Because that's badass right there. I kind of hope they do. I mean, it's really cool because if you pay attention to the story and the narration, it's historically accurate even if the gameplay isn't. You know what I mean? Like, and you learn about famous characters. See, now these bow captains, they disappeared. So that battle's won. I don't know. It's really cool actually. Like, it's just like oh geez, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, or Saga. Is it Saga or Romance of the Three Kingdoms? Sort of a similar story there. It tells you history.
Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me.
And if there's jank and if the game's kind of buggy and goofy, it's okay to me because there's other value in it, and it's still fun to just beat on these guys.
Someone, please save me! For my aspirations, I will fight to the end.
Absolutely adore the combat in this game. It's so fun. Yeah, all the generals are overpowered, right? Like, that's why they're Dynasty Warriors.
With all this pillaging, now I've got someone better to find.
Alright, so now we've got to run up to these guys.
Where I am. I want it. Some more action first.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You're tearing them up, brother! That gets repetitive. They do say that a lot. Dun, 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 dun. Dead. Now there should be other bad guys here. Yeah, there's a captain that I gotta go take out. The assault captains. Need to take them out for the forces. See my little bar over there on the right underneath the mini map. It's low blue. I've got to get it to be all blue, and the only way to do that is take out the assault captains to demoralize the troops. So they're like, you know, mini bosses kind of. Done.
What a show, brother!
And we leveled up a little bit. There we go. I mean, you could play this game for hours, really. There's a lot to do. It's just kind of repetitive, because you're basically doing the same things over and over and over again. Hey, what's up there? Wait, Winter Kitty. Oh, there's Winter Kitty. I'm like, I missed you. I wasn't looking at the chatting. Good to see you. So it says, like, see the blue arrow is telling me to go that way, but the quicker way to get where I need to go is all the way this way. Yeah, and not only does it raise my morale, but it lowers their morale. And that's key. So this is hunting. You get, well, there you go. After a hunter report to a dilettante, you check your hunting points. Special bow attacks. I can't remember how to do the bow. But these guys are just like random bands of people. Not sure why they're even here. Yeah, I guess they're just bandits, but my guy's not even reacting to button presses right now. There we go. The cooties were hitting me. It's gonna be nighttime soon. They have loot, so that's important. I really wish I remembered how to do the bow. Ah, there it is. Ready bow. Bam. And then just X to fire. Oh, is there something closer that I could hit? There you go. Oh, man. Oh, I nailed it. And there are little chests everywhere. How do I draw my weapon again? There it is. Apparently I can go fishing. Okay, I should probably pay attention to the whole war thing that's going on. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I meant to do that with with the arrow. So we're going to finish this mission. And after we finish the mission, we'll go play some ESO. Show you guys some of the new patch if you haven't checked it out already. I totally lost my party, by the way. My forces, they're just marching on the road. I decided to go the back way. Whoops. Went too fast. But it looks like my forces are up here too. So, and there's some red dudes that we'll go kill. Yeah, boy! Oh, there's Guan Yu. See, randomly they just magically appear. I don't know if that was pure luck or... I'll take it. ESO is kind of my go-to game. I still play WoW too, but love ESO. Anytime there's something new, I gotta check it out for a while. ESO attack. Part of me wonders if the frame rate is intentionally lowered, like for effect. Looks like there's some gear there. The purple lightning of Liu Bei is pretty rad. Throwing that out there. Yeah, it seems like they slow it down, you know, for like dramatic effect. Love that. You know, it's like a screen shake kind of deal. There's one more guy over here. That army's defeated. Come on, horsey. Okay. Making our way.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
Just bust right through it. Oh my god. What? What? The Muso attacks are the best. I wish they happened all the time. Yeah, I am. Alright. We're moving right over to this guy. Forget the rest.
We have to abandon this place. Lord Zheng Xiao, I believe in you. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This victory was made possible due to your efforts.
Such a fine display of the martial arts. Whoa! What a show!
I like how they're retreating.
If we had allowed the enemy to break through, Master He Miao's life would have been in danger. Thank you for coming to our aid.
Nice. Almost leveled up again. So that base has now been captured. And I recovered the base supplies. And I got some stuff. And I can save it. I played for an hour already? That's ridiculous. Doesn't feel like it. Time kind of flies by with this game, that's for sure. Reforge? No, I don't have any more gems. Or more points. Okay, so that is a little bit of a taste of Dynasty Warriors 9. It's a single-player game, though, so don't get your hopes up for the multiplayer. They don't have co-op in this one. For whatever reason, I think they spent their budget entirely on the whole open-world system. It's really fun. Is it janky? Yes. Is it buggy? Absolutely. I mean, it's still a Dynasty Warriors game, but it's really a lot of fun. If you like the series, I still think it's a good one. It's not as good as 8, but I like the direction they're taking it with the open world. I mean, in just that hour's time, that's how much of the map I uncovered. There's still all this map and the whole fight to go. So yeah, it's a non-stop action RPG kind of thing. It would be great if they let you do 3-person co-op and you could each one of you take one of the 3 characters, but it's not what's going on. So let's go to an intermission here, and the screen's gonna kind of go black as I get ESO booted up here. Let's make sure I saved it again. Yeah, okay. And we'll go to ESO. Bye, Dynasty Warriors 9. The port, by the way, on the excuse me, the port on the PC is not bad, but don't try to play it with a mouse and keyboard. It's just not very well done for mouse and keyboard. You probably did. There's an extensive cast, but not all of them are very good. Let's put it that way. So ESO should be done patching. It is. I just bought a bunch of crowns to buy, hopefully, this collector's bundle because I really want that kick-ass mount. I'll gladly support ESO. That's my game. And we're gonna do my thank you, recent follower, all you guys that are following. I really appreciate it. So please keep following because we do stream almost every night. If it's not me, I'm a Tuesday, Thursday guy as long as I don't fall asleep first. If it's not me that's streaming, it'll be Steven Weber or David Holmes or, let's see, who else? Casey Gilder. We have a whole team of guys that volunteer to stream. We all volunteer because we really, really like you and we like streaming. Now we're going to play ESO for a little while. Maybe try one of the new dungeons. I don't know how a level 7 will fare in the dungeon, or actually I don't know if I can. Am I level 10 yet? I don't think the dungeon finder is available. I think I'm level 10 now. I think I hit that. This is not my only character. I have a couple 50s. But I'm raising the Templar now because I just found the fun of the Adric Spear. Is that what it's called? Adric Spear? Cough is still with me. Okay. Yeah, so this is my dude. Ooh, settings are a little off, aren't they? It's windowed full screen. Let's do full screen. There we go. Yeah. Vertical sync is off. Anti-aliasing is off. Is on. We don't need it on. Let's maximize that that frame rate. And let's do ultra high and apply. I wonder why the settings changed. That was weird. So Dragon Bones is the most recent DLC. It came out yesterday, but you know, kind of had some bugs and some things that were going on in the Europe, so they really didn't announce it as being launched until today. But Dragon Bones is mostly about the 2 dungeons. That's sort of the paid DLC. The rest of the update is a massive update for everybody else, not in terms necessarily of content, but in game changes. The outfit system is here, which is essentially identical to World of Warcraft's transmogrification system, but you make an outfit, so you're not really transmogrifying your items. You can still do that. There's a whole transmog system, but you're making an outfit to kind of go over your equipment. So you make your own costume, basically. That includes dye and everything else like that. And there's now storage boxes that you can put in your homes, which give your homes an actual purpose. I don't really use banking or storage, but it is, you know, nice to have that there. So yeah, hit level 10. We should be able to queue for a couple dungeons with my Nord Templar. Oh, is it Imperial? I thought I made a Nord. I don't... They ignored there. Huh. So I made an Imperial, but he sure looks like a Nord. I guess that was just what I did to him for his looks. Here I thought it was a Nord. I was wrong this whole time. He's an old character, but I barely played the Templar. I'm going through the Morrowind content now because Morrowind is way better to level up in than the main world. Not necessarily for the soul shards, because the soul shards are not as plentiful, but the content itself is a lot more fun in Morrowind. And after Morrowind, I'll do Orsinium, and after Orsinium, I'll probably do, what's the most recent one that came out? I don't remember. Brain's not working. Oh, the Clockwork City. I'm not a min-maxer. I play what's fun, and the main world that from what a few years ago now is just not as well made as the new world. Personally. Gashkia. All right, so I got all my crowns. Should be yes, just enough. I get the dungeons. That's fine. They're being purchased. That's good. It's not really the dungeons I care about or the experience points. It's literally the mount. And the dragon construct pet. So let's purchase that bundle. Bing. Hey, didn't that work? Bing. By purchasing products, you permanently unlock the DLCs. You need one more open inventory slot. Ah, of course. Let's get rid of this stolen tincture of health. Go to the crown store. Open this sucker up. And continue. While I'm thinking about it, before I keep going, let's change the game titles to Elder Scrolls Online, so people that join, and then if you want, if you're anal like me, and you want to change that, go for it. Elder Scrolls Online. Copy, update. Same thing on Mixer. Update. And then Game Spaces Twitch. Update. Cool. Alright, back into the game. Okay. So, we now should have the world's most kick-ass mount you've ever seen. The Fanglair Courser. And we also have the non-combat pet. Hiding down here, the small bone dragon construct. Oh my god. Oh, that's the best pet they've ever put in the game. Okay, I'm happy. And look at that thing. It has a fucking bone head. Not so much a Templar of the Light now, but I'll take it. Alright, so there's quests and stuff that I was doing. I'm supposed to go back to Unal Darano down here, but there's a quest over here. And we're by Seda Neen. There we go. What does this guy want? Is he the skooma person? Just a simple farmer. I think he's farming skooma. Okay, brave noble warrior. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So while that's happening, too, we're going to go to the group finder. Whoop. That's not the right one. Group finder. Dungeon finder. But we want to specifically, we don't want a random normal dungeon. We want to go for specific dungeons. Oh, I can't, because I'm level 10, I can't do the other dungeons. Huh. I can do the below level 50 grab bag. I'm going to suck at PvP, so we're not going to do that. Oh, well, that sucks. You have to be unlocked level 45 for Fanglair. And Stormcaller Peak. Scalecaller Peak. Well, I guess we're not doing those dungeons next. I really want to level this character. So, we'll just have to deal with that another time. So let's go to Zane Zipilu. And let's beat the river troll up. Okay, and you know what? We might as well use our experience scroll, too. Here we go. If you guys have any questions or you want to know anything while I'm playing, go ahead and ask. You know, I'm just kind of hanging out. Doing nothing in particular. Just leveling up. So, a fun old night. I hope you enjoyed Dynasty Warriors 9. But I'm more of an MMO guy, so I wanted to come play something. Something a little more my speed. Alright. I love the delves in this game. Especially Morrowind. That's the other thing, like the main world's delves are so boring and drab. They really, really tried hard to make the delves unique in Morrowind. And for that matter in Clockwork City. So I'm anxious to see what the next chapter is going to bring. Did I just level up? And it's worth noting that you get a free lockbox for your home at level 18, which is pretty sweet. Because otherwise you gotta find them, buy them, go to right to the cash shop to get them if you are lazy. Absolutely love how powerful the Templar is. No one told me in advance that they were like this ridiculous, but they are. I think it's always been known. For some reason, I just wasn't playing mine. I have a sorcerer at level 50, and I have a dragon knight at 50, and then I have the warden sitting somewhere, like in his 30s. He was a little underwhelming. I love the concept of the animal companions warden, but just didn't play that well. Okay, so this is the new thing here. Let me kind of tuck myself into a corner. See where it says your level 11 rewards are available. This is brand new and added. This is like a leveling guide. And each time you actually get something cool and worthwhile, you'll see that you get look at that, Swift Survivor Elixir. That's pretty sweet, actually. That's awesome. Every level you get some different item as you're leveling up. Now, I don't think that happens anymore when you are at the level cap and you're gaining champion points, but I don't know if it stops at 50 or what. But it tells you you get skill points and attribute points. It's a good way to sort of get new players more familiar. I could sell those. Don't get rid of that. These, I don't really, not into thievery. So yeah, that's a good way to get new players kind of to understand. So you claim that stuff, and it'll tell you what your next rewards are going to be. Crown Refreshing Drinks. Dungeon Finder unlock, you get Darkshade Caverns unlocked at level 12, and then you get the next milestone level 15 where you actually get weapon swap, choice of new weapons to buy. It's cool stuff. And then over here it tells you that don't forget to spend your points. And then this is the cool part, the Skills Advisor. You can pick a template if you want to, you know, Templar Initiate is like a leveling build. But then the Gleaming Champion is a damage build. The Luminous Warrior, like these are the ones they give you. Of course, there are many more builds out there that are really good. But these are sort of like basic builds that ZeniMax has determined are good for you in this class. Like, you know, hey, that one plays a damage roll, but it's a stamina build. This one's a tank, and go for your primary stat should be health. This one's a healer, go with Magicka, and you can turn it off so you don't have to worry about it just by pressing there. But I actually like it because I've never leveled a Templar before, so I picked the Templar Initiate, and here. Go back to Templar Initiate. And it'll say, hey, you should get Breath of Life, or you should get Vampire's Bane, or you should get Nova, and these are the ones that you already have purchased. So if I go to Breath of Life, it's going to tell you respec to purchase the build, advice for this build. I already picked Honor the Dead, and Vampire's Bane, I think I already picked Solar Flare. Oh no, there we go. So I think Nova is Solar Flare. Yep, see? So if you click on the one that they're suggesting, it'll tell you, it'll go right to it and do it. You unlock it, boom. So your ultimate ability, Nova, is now there. We'll try Nova out. I was using the spear, but we'll try Nova. Oh, I can accept the quest. Maybe I can do it, but I probably can't. Let's find out. Dungeon Finder. No. Still have to be 45. That's kind of cool if they unlock it. They should just unlock them all. That way everybody gets something random. Or maybe it's just the specific ones they don't allow. We can still do a dungeon if you guys want. Why don't we do random normal dungeon? Because we'll get that and all that experience points. I'm not joining as a healer. I'm joining as a damage, so the queue's going to take a while. I feel like I was just here. Two Templars. Nothing is going to last here. There we go, our notes. I stopped reading all those books about 3 days into playing ESO. It's awesome that they have it, but I don't have time to read. One day I'll sit down and read everything that's written by the lore master. One day. Highly doubtful that that's true, by the way. Alright, working our way over this. Nope, not gonna happen. But down here we can go. Oh shit. What does that Nova do? Does it do anything? Is it just a ball of fire? Do I stand in it? Like, oh, it did some damage. Good. It looked like it wasn't going to do shit. It's a fragment of the sun. I like that. Sitting here going, why am I not hitting it? Because I'm behind it. There we go. And then the other thing should be right over here. You know what? I don't know if my... Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Gotta get my add-ons working. Because I think there's probably a soul shard in here that I need to get. Ouch. Okay. That's what support number is for this game and company is. I assume there is, but I don't know if there's a phone number. There's probably just a support email. In 1 second, I gotta get Minion going here. Minion. Where's Minion? Oh, Cortana, you always suck. She stops working for no reason at all. Where is Minion? Time to get it. There it is, Minion. Thought I had it installed, but maybe I didn't. This will install Minion. Do you wish to continue? Next. 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 How did I not have it installed? I might have... I don't remember. I don't remember. All I know is that Minion is an excellent ESO and World of Warcraft UI mod administrator. And you can get some pretty cool mods. But the one I want is the Sky Shard one. It's the best. Because if you're like me, Sky Shards are awesome. Because they get you... Hey, what's up, Simon? Good to see you, sir. They get you skill points. The thing is they are often hard to find, and you need something to help you find them. Oh, did the game crash? You guys actually get to... Or did it switch to Minion? Yeah, it switched to Minion. That's cool. So you can see Minion until we go back to ESO. It must have... XSplit must have determined that it was a game. Never seen it take this long to load, but we'll give it a second. Come back to it. I don't want to miss out. I thought they were down here, but I don't see it anywhere. Okay, Nova's pretty bad. I love that. Multifaceted eye. Huh. Never seen a monster trophy for that. It's kind of cool. Put that in my house. I thought... Only other place it could be is that other hill over there. Let's see if the UI's fixed. No, it's still loading. Maybe if we kill it and come back to it. It's just not showing. Let's kill it and come back to it. Okay. Minion. Still not working right. And it's also not showing on my desktop. Really kind of weird. Was it still there? No. What? Alright, let's kill Cortana. Always have to have some sort of technical issues when you try to do things in Windows 10. Cortana, Cortana, where are you? Oh, bye-bye. There it is, Minion. Boot it back up. Oh, the CPU just climbed like crazy. What's using all that? Oh, that's okay. Okay, here comes Minion again. Hopefully this time it actually loads. It's rare for it to have this issue. And I really want my Sky Shards. Well, we'll let it go for a little while, and we'll just kind of hunt around by ourselves and hope I can find it. You know, I don't see one in here. Not like just sitting out in the blue. Ugh. I don't really seem to have issues with MMOs. I seem to have issues with, like, random programs. Like Minion is not doing what it's supposed to. For a while there, I thought Windows was being really screwy with me. But then it ended up being nothing other than a bad stick of RAM. Once I replaced that, I was, you know, everything was fine. Ouch. Yeah, so I guess Windows 10 has been pretty good to me. I gotta find this thing. Don't want to go down there because that's hot fire. The one thing I missed from my Dragon Knight is, what do you call it? Werewolf form. Where the hell is... I know there's one in here. Alright, so we poisoned that. He's going to be mad, but it was the right thing to do. Let's go... Ouch. Hot feet. Yeah, it's the quest for the Khajiit. You're absolutely right. He's like, I'm just a simple farmer. Bullshit, man. Oops, I called down that in the wrong spot. Nice, Nova just destroyed that thing all by itself. Oh, where'd you come from? There we go. Alright, we should... Yeah, this is where I want to go. This is probably where the Sky Shard is, if I'm not mistaken. Until I get my UI patched up. Should work. Yeah, boy, there it is. The dungeon delves in here are just so much better than the ones in vanilla ESO. They really kicked their design department into high gear with this one. We don't need to go kill all that stuff. Me too, Simon, me too. I probably don't know, I don't think it's probably 490 hours, but it's got to be close. I've only got 2 characters maxed at 50, and I only have 110 champion points, so it's probably closer to a couple 100 hours for me, which is a lot considering the sheer amount of games I have to play. This is the one that I always come back to. Great stories, great mechanics. The one thing it's missing for me is a purpose to the housing. I was really hoping that housing would have more of a reason to exist, and I think it will in time. Like I'd love to have a little farm to make some money with. You know, like Hearthfire got you in Skyrim. Aw. Here, man. Welcome back, Erden. I don't know if he's gonna take it, but I'll help you. Oh, there's 3 of you now? Hardly seems fair. Yeah, he sure looked like he was sleeping. I think he thought he would go safely AFK right there and then wound up dying. It's the more likely scenario. Inventory is full. Need to get some bags for this thing, for this guy. Some bag expansions. The ESO Plus, oh well, these aren't those kind of dungeons, Erden. These are think of them like caves in World of Warcraft or something like that. These are totally single player dungeons. You know what I mean? Like the real dungeons, the ones that you do need groups for, you can do right here with the Dungeon Finder, or they're scattered throughout the whole game. These are like their elite dungeons. So these are to sort of recreate that Elder Scrolls experience of like going into a Dwemer ruin and hunting and finding a quest and solving that quest. And there are some that are a little more difficult. They call them public dungeons, but they're like open, to anybody to go in. But the content inside of them is geared more towards small groups and stuff like that. Like you're not gonna be able to beat bosses as easily by yourself in the public dungeons. And then of course there are the literal dungeons. They call these delves. These wouldn't be considered dungeons. They call them delves to sort of differentiate them from the fact that you can be solo and do them. They're all quest based, quest related. And another thing to say you did. Oh, okay, you played the closed beta, but while doing the dungeons with other people, what I meant, yeah, that's kind of the case. At least it's open grouping and open tagging. What I like about the console beta was that it has voice chat, so you might not have to group up with somebody, but you can talk to people that are local to you. They don't have the voice chat on the PC version, which I think it's missing. Growing moon sugar. Cool. Okay. What makes skooma so dangerous? Steal, rape, kill. Basically, it's bath salts. That's what skooma is. Okay. And then we're gonna... I think the sound is turned down a little too low. Maybe you guys can hear better than I can, but I can't. Yeah, it really does get hectic as a healer. But, that's what I guess the real group dungeons are better for. And it's even hectic then. Look at this thing. This is the coolest horse ever. Okay. Yeah, this one is really the hell of a world that's built. Sorry, buddy.
You are kind to check up on Hollinger.
You main as a healer?
It's fine.
Then yeah, you're in trouble.
Thank you.
You play with a good group and you're better off. And good groups are hard to come by, unless you're in a guild.
What? How could she? Why would she do that?
Skooma is no threat?
No, no.
I don't make skooma.
Hollinger does not make skooma. My sister and cousin were both addicts. This one would pay. Hollinger has huge appetites. A little sugar in the morning to start the day, a little in the evening to soothe the soul. Moon sugar is a beautiful thing, my friend. The river farms give to all Kashid.
If I'm gonna be
Really so bad?
Erden, you just haven't found the right guild, sir. You need to go to Gashgia. That is, well, here, I'll type it. You need to go to www. Oh, look at it, it's still going. I think this is how you spell it. And join that guild. This thing's never gonna actually come up right. Okay.
You are kind
Coming back over to the game. There we go.
But what? How could
Skooma's no threat.
Hollinger
You hear your notes, your secret stays with me, but if I'm gonna be a Breton or an Imperial, I'm an Imperial, I gotta say, I'm gonna lie.
Hollinger is glad you agree.
Now we're gonna talk to Captain Bethis. Because Imperial don't play skooma. Starting to get a little bit tired, guys, so my stream night might be over in the next half hour or so. Here's the proof. Oh, I don't have any room in my damn inventory. Yes, Simon, you should go to bed. You don't need that Bloodthorn disguise anymore, methinks. There we go.
Did you need something else? A skooma bag?
Well, yeah, let's tell her about her.
Skooma fiend can barely put her trousers on straight, let alone conduct an interview. Difficult to say. If I had my way, it should be hanging from...
Awesome. So we at level 12. Let's do that again. Congratulations! Drinks increase so you get a little tip, you get a drink. That's a 2-hour one though. That's nice. Do you just get one though? Looks like it. And we unlock the Darkshade Caverns. Of course, our inventory is full. Oh my god. Erden, I am very, very happy to hear that, man. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out, coming by, watching the streams. We do it because it's fun, but more than that, we do it for you all. So I appreciate those kind words. Simon, get some sleep, sir. You need to go to bed. I think I'll be joining you guys shortly. It's 11 o'clock here, and I've been up since 3 a.m. All right, the next one. Ooh, we get tarragon chicken, poultry, and seasoning to make the tarragon chicken. So it's going to teach you about cooking. I mean, this is a great little update here. Let's spend our magicka point there. And let's see, we've got Prism. And they still want me to do Breath of Life and Vampire's Bane. I'm not too sure I need those. But Prism is not bad. Dawn's Wrath ability generates 2 ultimate. Do I use Dawn's Wrath? I use Reflection, but Adric's Spear, oh, I haven't unlocked it yet. What's Solar Flare turn into? Dark Flare. And deals damage and multiple blasts around you instead of a single enemy. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. We'll use that instead. You don't have to listen to the skill advisor. Being a DPS is such hard work.
Outlander, a worm. By order house is closed until further notice. On the other hand, I need someone without ties to the area to look into a matter.
Look into a matter for me.
The lighthouse was broken into. The flame was extinguished. As a result, a ship crashed along the shore. I suspect
Cool.
slavers were involved, which means
Talk to the lighthouse guard.
check in with the overseer. His work was
All right. And that one. I think maybe we'll do this quest. Then we'll call it a night. Unless, of course, we magically pop a dungeon. But before then, if we pop a dungeon, we'll play it with my eyes barely able to stay open.
Halt! No one's allowed up here. She asked you to... an outlander? Isn't it enough she stuck me up here to guard the flame indefinitely? But now she's...
Tell me what happened.
Once I heard the crash along the shore, it was all I could do to get...
And I gotta go talk to the Khajiit. We jump. It's a good thing I have some of these. It's a tall lighthouse. It's a very tall lighthouse. And there's my dragon pet.
Do you, your dirty foot coverings over my palm?
Stuck the landing. I can't intimidate her.
Makes my tongue wither at the end. Now you insult me? I'll have you know
Favorite
I
pond has
can take
become
care
somewhat
of
stagnant.
myself. Since you collects it from a secret location. The sea is the swamp.
Yeah, I'm Olympic level. It's just I'm training for. Where's the next one? Like Russia? Always gotta buy a lady drugs. Wow. Drinks.
Red Mountain's bubbling and boiling like an overstorm.
Special blend. Let's repair all. You know what it needs? It needs a sell all button. Ooh, ornate. Sell those mothers. Extra husk. Sea Drake disguise. Servant's robes. I didn't even realize they were still sitting there. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to buy the special blend.
I'm still getting used to this strange land. Did you know they mine here? Cherish it.
That guy just looks a little drunk.
That seems much better.
She's happy now.
Now that's the proper way to ask a question. As a matter of fact, I did notice.
Pyeongchang is for the Winter Olympics. I don't think they have diving in the Winter Olympics. Where's the summer ones? Look that up and get back to me.
Asking the wrong question.
All right. I like when she calls me Moist One. Turns me on. Let's see. The ending of the word is Almsivi. Let's talk to the townsfolk about Zivi. Oh, look. Oh, snap. We need to go into a building and then into a backyard. Governor, I'll be right back. I saw a sky shard. Why do you even have one of those? Seems like a random placement. Okay, back into the governor's office. And let's talk to Sergeant Garrel.
Despite all the excitement around the word of advice.
The tribunal.
Anything about the tribunal to the governor. He's
Well, sounds like we should probably talk to the... Yeah.
An outlander.
What did you say?
What did you say?
I really pissed him off. Okay. Maybe that was a hint that I should talk to him, but I think I was wrong.
Did you need something else? A skooma? Really, Outlander, it's commendable that you're trying to learn our ways. The words of the tribunal just sound...
Well, I'm not an outlander. I'm a really generally a nice guy. All right, the cook. The cook knows. Come on, Chow Chow.
Vardenfell can be a dangerous place. That's something to do with the tribunal.
Okay, maybe not. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. She's in the tavern. Thank you. Why did I buy 2 baked apples? That was stupid. Wasn't I just in the tavern? That's the grocery. Saucy Nix. Sitting on a chair. Did I miss her? Nicholas, you are the best. Her right here? There. Let's bake some apples. Hold on, Nicholas. I gotta bake apples. Tokyo. Thank you. There. I just needed to do that. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? You said she was in the tavern. She's not in the tavern. That's the grocery.
If you're traveling north and that's a good.
Okay. Right there. No, she's not right there. Is she? Pulling my leg, sir. See, you're probably seeing a stream delay, Nicholas. Ah, here we go. This is the one I think you were talking about. She's actually sitting on a chair. It's this lady, but she wasn't in a tavern.
Already? Let me see. Oh, right. We're not supposed to talk about coordinators in the tribunal in such a public place. But it feels...
Thank you for your help. Whoops. Ah. Wait, what? Got stuck. It's a grocer.
Do you have any... this is disturbing. This parchment feels just like the sheets that Governor O'Million special. Not the office. He keeps it in his private quarters.
Time to be stealthy.
Guardhouse. But I never suggest...
I am not good at the stealthy. I could ask Maurice to steal the parchment. Let's see what she says.
Special customer. Is there
Can't.
something I can do for you?
It's okay, Nicholas. It's alright, I found it. Alright, so I don't have Persuade. Darn newbie character. Let's see. In his private quarters. What the? What? Where did you even come from? Seriously. I didn't want to destroy you. But now, I mean, I might as well. Appreciate concern, Overseer. For the matter, I must entreat. Alright, alright, alright. Well, now we could steal a bunch of stuff, but what's the point? Took all the fun out of it. The orators aren't gonna bug me. Probably because they're not guards.
Back again? So tell me, that's odd. We haven't done a search of Firemoth Island since Governor. What I think doesn't matter. We need evidence. Attack before the soldiers have been assembled?
Ugh, my eyes.
That's a distress signal, and it came from Firemoth Island. No time to prepare. Soldiers, to the ships. We sail for Firemoth Island.
What do you want?
Alright, to Firemoth Island. If I can keep my eyes open. Oh, Firemoth Island. Ugh. The best part is I actually am teleworking tomorrow, so I don't have to try to stay or try to wake up super early. Boom. Well, that just became a way cooler skill.
I'm free, thanks to you.
Gnome dare.
You arrived in the nick of time.
We gonna use Nova. You're just lucky, girl.
At last, I'm free.
Another one over here? Okay. I will finish this quest, but then I'm gonna crash. Hard. Okay, cool. Firemoth Island with the with Morrowind. I can't remember if Firemoth Island is where you start, but it might be. Yeah, it might be.
Free.
We rescued the slaves. Here she comes. Back to Saint Denis. Southern man. My head's gone. No. Okay. I think you can choose if you want to start there too. If you have Morrowind and you have base ESO, you can pick which one you want to play with to start with. Always start with Morrowind, just better. Yeah, it's true, but they don't have to. You don't, like, if you are a new player that doesn't have Morrowind, you start in the Cold Harbor area. But if you are a new player that only has Morrowind, you start in Morrowind, and they lead you to the mainland when you finish the Morrowind content. They give you a quest to go there. And if you have both, when you're creating your character, you can pick whether you want to start in Morrowind or if you want to start with the main game. Ew, new.
Someone attacked the governor. This guard will live. Did you find anything important, Downfire? The governor called upon the Monarch Tom.
Nice.
It appears he's dead. Governor?
Dun, dun,
Sergeant,
dun.
where's Governor Emilian? What happened here? Sergeant Dells. He's dead. When I came to inform the governor,
Dead.
he ambushed me. The governor seeks to escape justice. Ah!
Let's kill that governor. Wait. Is that it? Are we the governor kind of done for now? I guess he is. Alright guys, well I feel like they do. I wonder. Yeah, let's go to character select. I thought when you create a character you can pick. I could be wrong. The better experience obviously is Morrowind. Because it's... So create a character. Randomize appearance. Maybe you can't. Burka. Yeah, you're right, because you certainly don't get a choice. Maybe that was something I remember from the beta. Like, what if you didn't want to? What if you didn't want to start there? Very interesting. That means this Templar was made a long time ago because he didn't start in Morrowind. I had to go to Morrowind. The only one that I ever played that was this guy. That dumb hat. Alright, guys. That's going to be it for me tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. Tomorrow is, I believe, Steven Weber. He'll be playing something. I'm not sure what yet. I don't know. But he'll be around 9 p.m. Eastern, kind of like myself, 8 p.m. Central. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube and on Twitch. And on Mixer, you can hit the follow button. We're there, too, if you're following us on Periscope or Facebook. Like us, follow us, all that stuff. We stream to every single one of those places simultaneously thanks to the power of Restream. I'm going to go take a nap because then I got to wake up and do work. That's not as fun as this. So, love you guys. See you later. Have a good one. Adios. Thanks, Erden. I really appreciate you hanging around and talking with me, man. And wouldn't you know it, that the minion thing is still not done.